Mario Kart 8!
At last, Mario Kart 8 returns with the Deluxe Edition, complete with every single track from the original, plus a few extras thrown in. Veterans of the series will feel right at home with the game, but for all you Switch owners out there who are new to it and haven't quite discovered all the alternate paths in the courses, we've got for you the 8 shortcuts that will change the way you race in Mario Kart 8 forever. Now, if you haven't picked up the game yet, go watch our video review by GameSpot's own Callie Plaguey, buy it, and wait patiently for the mailman to come. Okay, you ready? Let's do this. We'll start off with the Wii U version of Rainbow Road, because why not? After jumping the first gap onto the red and green conveyor belts, make sure you board the next ramp on the right side. From there, you'll have a straight shot for this shortcut. Look for the turn after the spin boost pillar and drive off the course to the left side, and you should land on the alternate track underneath. Now keep driving and leap off this ledge, back onto the original track, and if all goes according to plan, you will have shaved a couple seconds off your time, and hopefully be in good position to take first place. This one's a little bit simpler, but it can be just as risky. CLOUDTOP Cruise has you bouncing around in the sky, but if you dare, you can take the shortcut right at the very end of the course. See those 2 leaves poking out from the beanstalk? Make a hard right after landing on this section, and you'll be able to jump onto them and straight to the finish line. But if you're looking for an even better finishing shortcut, well... Both of these courses feature some of the most treacherous shortcuts out there, and both are right before their final turns. In Shy Guy Falls, after you fly off the waterfall, keep a lookout on the right side for a narrow, grassy road. You'll need to use a mushroom to boost through it and make the jump, but make sure you drift right away to avoid flying off the left side after you land. And same goes for Mute City. The ramp is a little more hidden, but take a right here, and you'll be treated to a nice, relaxing jump that ends in a checkered flag. Ah yes, Hyrule Castle has its own course in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and it comes with an awesome looking shortcut right in the center of the castle. There's a good chance you'll need the help of some of the other racers to activate it, but once you hit all the spin boost pillars on the stairs, a ramp will open up for you and anyone else nearby to use. It may not save you the most time, but there's arguably nothing cooler than jumping straight through the Master Sword. But if you're looking for some massive time-saving jumps that'll bump you up a couple places in the standings, try Ribbon Road's 2 shortcuts. Take a right as soon as you board the floating ribbon portion of the track, and jump over the giant toy bear. Then immediately take another right to hit this ramp and float into the final turn. These shortcuts are riskier than most, but when everyone is bouncing around trying to drift those turns, you'll be gliding comfortably into first place. Technically speaking, Yoshi Valley has no shortcuts. Instead, there are multiple roads that branch off from each other, meaning there are a bunch of different ways that you can complete the course. But which path should you take? Well, there is an optimal path to follow, and it goes like this. On the first fork in the road, make a left, and then continue making a left until you reach that narrow wooden bridge. Once you cross it, you should be in good position to take first place, or get hit by a red shell. Both outcomes are equally likely. Mountain Wario is one of the most competitive and rage-inducing courses out there. You'll have to make your way from the summit of the mountain down to the base, all while avoiding cliffs, dodging trees, and dealing with all sorts of BS power-ups along the way. But if you want to separate yourself from the crowd, try these 2 shortcuts. In the first area of the course, there are a few hairpin turns that you'll need to watch out for. But during the curve right before the cave entrance, you can drift a little early, hop off the small ramp, and cut the turn out completely. The second shortcut is a little more hidden, and you'll need a mushroom for it, but it's well worth the effort. After the section with the dam, you'll come to another fork in the road. You can go left, you can go right, but instead, we're going straight. Boost through the snow right here, and you'll be treated with a jump that will bypass some of the trickier turns through the forest. An honorable mention goes to Ice Ice Outpost because despite the course having 2 alternate paths that will save you a lot of time, the low friction and narrow ramps just make the shortcuts way too risky to recommend. I would say not to waste your energy on it and just concentrate on dealing with the course's slippery roads instead. So those are our picks for the 8 best shortcuts in Mario Kart 8, plus one that you probably should just avoid. If you have a favorite way of getting ahead of the pack, aside from a blue shell of course, post it in the comments below and then we can argue about it. Because what is Mario Kart if not unadulterated rage and fury? My name's Joey, and thanks for watching.